Hey guys, it's Brian from ZCNH, and today I'm going over the new Keen Men's Ridgeflex waterproof shoe. And this is kind of like the top of the line of Keen shoes right now for hiking. So we're gonna get right into it. I've got it right here in front of me, and we're going to do an unboxing. This has many different features to it, and right away, you know, it's a good looking shoe. It's a nice brown, and it's got an orange in it too. And this black Ridgeflex right here, the Ridgeflex, that's supposedly the proprietary new technology in hiking shoes or boots. We will see how this holds up. I don't know. It's a good question. It's got 5mm multi-directional lugs for traction. It's got a stability shank that delivers lightweight support. So there's a stability shank right here. It's got this nice heel capture system on the back for added stability. This is called a speed lace webbing system. Then we have the bellow flex right here, which is the actual bend point here that's gonna make it so much easier to hike, they say. And so I'm gonna try it out. I'm excited about it. It flexes pretty easily. The rubber on the bottom is nice. It's that nice Keen rubber that you're used to at the bottom. The leather on this is what's called environmentally preferred premium leather from LWG certified tannery. So they are a very ecologically as well as ethically centered company. And so they source this material from places that are deemed to be responsible to the earth. It also states that they have an eco anti-odor for natural odor control. I'm not sure what that means, but hey, as long as it works, as long as your feet don't stink, that's a good thing. And there's also PFC-free, durable water repellent. And so I would say if you want to continuously treat this leather, that this shoe is gonna last you even longer time. And I think that would be a good idea. I've got stuff on here that I could treat, especially when this leather wears down. This is a waterproof shoe. It's a waterproof leather and performance mesh upper. So this one right here, if you get water up in here, if you splash it, I mean, obviously it's a shoe, but it should be waterproof nonetheless up to that point to where you actually get up over the ridge of the shoe. The outsole on this, it's got the nice Keen front where it covers the toe, and I really like that. I've enjoyed that. I have a pair of Keen sandals that I've had for about 6 years, and they're still like my favorite shoes to wear. So I decided I'm not buying any other type of hiking shoes except for Keens, and I'm gonna give this a try. This is my first pair of hiking Keens that I'm going to use, and these are going to be my go-to shoes that are ones I'm going to use on every single hike from this point forward. It's also got on the inside what they call a compression molded EVA midsole for cushioning, and so I guess I'll have to learn more about that. I really just more so care that the shoe is comfortable. It has a quick dry lining as well. I don't know how they make it that way, but hey, if it dries fast, that's awesome. It has a removable PU insole for long-lasting comfort. So if you can switch out this insole over time, that's perfect. And if Keen has the insole that you can put right in there and it fits perfectly, then this shoe is gonna last you an even longer time. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a shoe that's gonna last me years and years and years on the trail. The main reason I got new hiking shoes is because during my last hike, I was starting to slip going downhill, and I actually fell down once. That's why I decided I needed to up my game when it comes to hiking. So if we're getting serious, if I fall in the middle of like a 10-mile stretch, and hurt myself somehow, that is going to be more detrimental than just spending the money and getting a new shoe that's much better. I'm just going to go into what Keen is talking about with this bellows flex here. The thing about this, they say it's 3 times easier days on the trail, and I'm not exactly sure how they come up with 3 times. That seems like a strangely specific amount, but they say that it requires 60% less energy to bend than similar hikers, making each step feel easier. And so if the steps feel that much easier when you're hiking, I can see how that is better. There's so much difference in shoes. I'm really excited to see how much better this is, because I was kind of using a lower entry grade shoe into the market, and it lasted me maybe 150 miles before the traction started wearing out. And these ones are supposed to be rated for like 500 miles or something like that. That will make these less expensive than buying the cheaper shoes. There's the unboxing of this shoe. So if you love going on hikes and love getting outdoors, just smash that like button. So next, after this unboxing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break in these shoes, because you don't want to just put the shoes on and go on a 15-mile hike. You need to break them in first. Any type of hiking shoe, I'd strongly recommend that, because you might find out it's not the shoe for you and you start getting blisters, that they hurt your feet after a while. You need to understand the shoe and how the shoe fits you. I'm gonna put these bad boys on, but first I need to show you guys this tread on here. Take a look at the tread on this thing. These bad boys are deep. These grooves are deep. This thing, I have a feeling these shoes are going to be able to grip like freaking Spider-Man. It's hard to tell from the video, but these channels are deep for tons of gripping power. Already I'm feeling a lot of comfort because my previous shoes were a lot more narrow, and Keens, which are known for having a wider toe box, are extremely comfortable for me. With these, automatically they feel like I'm wearing slippers, just like when I'm wearing my Keen sandals. It's always a good idea to double knot. So now I'm going to go to an undisclosed location that's going to be super cool to test out the tread on these bad boys. And so, hey, if you know what this location is, post it in the comments below. This is a perfect playground to test these new shoes out here. As you can see, I'm kind of in a rocky place, and it's pretty different terrain up and down, and lots of things to try gripping on. Okay, right here is somewhat of a treacherous spot. I'm loose gravel up here, and I'm going to show you how good of sticking power these have coming down. My last hiking trip is where I was slipping and falling in steep parts like this because the tread had worn down pretty significantly, and it wasn't always the best anyways. I was bracing myself because I thought I was going to slip and fall, but man, these things stuck like glue on this loose gravel out here. Now check this out. Out behind me. Let's go scale that bad boy. You can see how steep this is. I had to find some kind of foothold here because that even in itself was too steep. Not necessarily for the shoes, but for the human body. I'm scaling right up this rock. I feel actually extremely secure due to the traction on the bottom of these shoes. I feel like Spider-Man. I gotta tell you, I just did some really tricky scaling that would make my wife extremely nervous, but that's okay. It's all in good fun. Just push your limits. This is like the first day I'm wearing these shoes, and they feel super light on my feet. My feet feel very light. The soft rubber on these shoes, the traction, I already feel like it's kind of part of me. That's an extension of the Keen sandals that I've been wearing for 6 years and still keep going strong. Keen has really become my favorite hiking shoe already. So that being said, you're gonna want to subscribe, because in my next video I'm going to do an 11.4 mile hike and give you my review of these shoes after a long hike. I'm just glad I've got an excuse to come and enjoy this beautiful weather. Smash that like button if you like hiking and getting outdoors. And guys, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see the results of that longer hike and how these Keens are holding up. But so far, I've given it 2 thumbs up. I haven't seen these available on Amazon yet, but I put a link to Keen, which I'm not sponsored, and a link to Amazon for the older version of these shoes, which are still amazing shoes. So check them out. A little bit less expensive. I'll leave the links below, and guys, I'll catch you later.